Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back today with another 5 trades. I actually did 4 trades today and one was a carryover from yesterday in the morning. All these trades were done before 8 a.m. New York time, and today's date is February the 10th, and I am using my new FRACTAL trigger system. Love this new system. It makes trading not only easy, but I have a lot of fun trading with it. So let's take a look at the pound CAD, my first trade. See where I got in at. Got in right at this point, this cursor. And as you can clearly see that this is a good example of a great way to trade, using the indicators from the top and also the ones on the bottom. Did do a slight pullback. Now I know in advance that if it's going to do a pullback, the most it'll do is around the goal line. So I can live with that. Let's see now. Got in at this cursor. Did go against me about 15 pips. And I closed it out here at this level or area of resistance. Looks like I got the timing right, as you can see by this big red candle. Ended up closing a trade with 15 pips, and 15 pips on the pound CAD paid $1,180. And of course, once I saw the fractals kicking in here, I knew that it was going to start on its way up. But since the market is very random, it can go a little up, a little down, a little up, a little down. It doesn't mean it's going to go 100 to 200 pips. And that is why it is very important that you have your trade management in order. I would like to stress how important it is, this announcement, that I want to tell you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time. And it did take me over 8 years and 700 trading systems to learn that. To get that up to 80 to 90% success rate, you will have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. And of course, you will also have to learn trade management and money management. Now last year, 2020, I built 6 trigger systems, and each and every one of them, I do teach how to trade the flow of the market. So you can pick your choice as to which trigger system you would like. Now moving right along to the next pair, it's the pound Aussie. Let's take a look at it. Drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. It was starting to go up at this point, and it looked like it could have kept going up. But remember, the market is very random, and it decided to do one more cycle down. And knowing that it might do that, that's okay. You just have to manage your trade. So I kept a close eye on it as it was reversing on me. Got in at this cursor. Did go against me about 35 pips. But once I saw this wick and all the other candles not going any lower, and of course the fractals kicking in, I knew that it was going to start to go up again. And my goal was to get around this area of resistance. And at this point, I closed it out with 18 pips. And 18 pips on the pound Aussie paid $1,390. Remember, the market, just because you pull the trigger, it's not going to go bang right away, 50 or 100 pips. But you can certainly grab some pips trading the flow of the market. Moving on to the next pair, which is the Euro Aussie. Now, as you can see, this was yesterday, February the 9th. I took it in the morning at 7:51. Looks like around this area. So let's drag and drop this up. I had to go to the 30 minutes so you can see more of the chart. Got in at this cursor. Now it did go against me, but I did take a look at the higher time frame, and it was working its way up. So I just have to wait patiently until it gave me some pips. Could have got out here, but I was not at that point in time in front of the computer. But today I was, and this is where I closed the trade. Got in at this cursor right here. Did go against me about 30 pips. And I closed it out, looks like with about 19 pips. And 19 pips on the EURUSD paid $1,467. Now in real time, anytime after 6 o'clock in the morning or the beginning of this blue box, it really looked good for going up. But as I said many times, the market is very random, and that's why it's very important that you master trade management. Let's move on to the next pair. It's the pound New Zealand. Okay, drag and drop this up to see where I got in at. This is a good example of a great way to trade, as I teach within the training videos using the indicators on the top and the bottom. Again, it was hooking around here, starting to go up, and it could have just as easily gone up at this point, but it did one more small cycle, and when I saw these fractals kicking in, and I knew that it was going to continue to work its way up. Got in at this cursor, did go against me 30 pips. Keep in mind this pound New Zealand moves the most number of pips every day. And as I said, I kept a close eye. Once I saw the fractals kicking in, I knew it was going to go up and at least test this area for around 20 pips. And when I saw it hit the ADR right here, should have closed it out here. But as soon as this candle closed, I decided to close the trade. And looks like I got 41 pips. And 41 pips on the pound New Zealand paid $2,879. Trading is easy with my new fractal trigger system. So moving on to the last pair, Euro New Zealand. Let's run a check on that. See how that looks. Another perfect example of a great way to trade. Love trading using this method. Same situation here. This blue candle, as I was looking at it, I thought it was just going to keep going up. Decided to do one more cycle, the same as the pound New Zealand. So let's run a check. I took the trade at this point. Did go against me, 25 pips. And again, I was hoping to hit the ADR. Came very, very close. But I decided to close it out. Looks like I got 45 pips. And 45 pips on the Euro New Zealand paid $3,239. So another great day of trading. I got my minimum 100 pips. Today's pip total was 138 pips. And 138 pips, as you can see, paid almost $10,000. So if your system is not producing like my fractal trigger system on a daily basis, I suggest get your hands on it, and to do so, all you have to do is look right below this video and you'll see this fractal trigger system. I do charge $250 for. I do teach how to trade the flow of the market. My fractal trigger system has 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now it comes with 4 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and of course my favorite meter. It also comes with a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and that is what you're going to need, is a lot of education to succeed at trading the markets. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, and I do teach a lot of ways to trade. That's why there's 42 training videos, and I threw in 9 bonus videos. Now I'm going to talk only one way to trade. This first one at the top here, it's a great way to trade. It's a perfect example on the right hand side here. That's exactly what it should look like. Now you can put it on pause and read everything else, the different ways that I teach how to trade the markets. And of course, if you have any questions at all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. And if you live too far, all you got to do is send me an email. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now I do prefer Skype. I made it easy for you. All you got to do is click on this link here, and through Skype screen sharing, I will give you a free session and answer all of your questions. In all the years since I started trading, I could never find anybody who would give a free session. Now, over the course of many years, I've been building trigger systems, and if you click on this link right here, you will see 30 screenshots. So, that just about wraps up this video. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day, I want to wish you good luck with your trades, and of course, remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.